how to utilize our time or how to manage our time, because productivity and time management both are interrelated. Okay, if we are more productive we can manage our time, if we can't manage our time we will be not productive. Both are interrelated to each other. And mostly I see students, okay, they face a lot of difficulties in time management because they have to study. Even like I was having a lot of problem in time management, because I have to study, I have to do different kind of works, I have to do YouTubes and all, even I have to play, even I have to watch some YouTube videos. So it was very difficult for me to manage my time, but gradually I got the habit to manage my time. But still there is a confusion in a lot of people nowadays that how they can manage their time, even students and even people those who are doing their job. Okay, they are into their job, they can't give time to their family or to their health or something like that. And even in the businessman also they have the same problem. So can you tell me some of the good tips or some of the suggestions that how you manage your time in a very effective way?
See, first of all, I have a limit on my sleep. Like it should not be more than 6 to 8 hours. And at
Okay.
times I sleep 6 hours only. At times I sleep only 4 hours. But I try to maintain that particular balance because I work on the computer, right? It's a lot of screen time, and in case if I cannot manage that 6 to 8 hours of sleep, I get this burning sensation and all. So because of which it is become a mandate. But one thing that worked really well for me is I stick to the agenda. Like I go by everything by the calendar, even my personal stuff or the official stuff. When I say personal stuff, podcasting is something which I'm doing out of my passion. And in addition to that, I help people on mock interviews, career guidance, and all. If somebody calls me, I give them a time and I ask them, hey, block my calendar so that I don't get overbooked and all. Right? And we should respect others' time. For example,
Exactly.
if you are blocking my calendar, right, I should join on time. That's why you might have noticed I was there at 12 o'clock sharp. Right? Similarly, if
Exactly.
you are seeking somebody's appointment, try to make sure you show up before them. That way they will understand, okay, this guy is very punctual and
Mm,
disciplined. And they will understand that you value time and they value your time. Because many
exactly.
times what happens is people don't stick to the schedule.
Mm,
And because of which what happens, everybody takes it very lightly. But
mm,
if you demonstrate that you are serious about time, then they will
yes.
understand and they will respect your time as well, right?
Uh,
So whatever you plan, have, for example, I work out every day. Like if I have to travel to a different city or different town, either on personal basis or professional basis, right? I need at least 1.5 hours of time to get myself ready, including my workout, including taking bath and everything. So for that, what I do, if I have to go to a place by 10 o'clock, that's the appointment. But I try to reach there by 9:55. So for that, I do this backward plan. If I have to reach there by 9:55, I have to start from my home by minimum 8:30, which means I have to finish my breakfast by 8:20 because so that I can wear my shoes, get into my car and all. And to finish my breakfast at 8:20, I have to wake up minimum at 6:45 so that I can complete my workout and then get ready myself and sit for breakfast and all. So
exactly.
likewise, do this forward and backward planning. For some
Mm,
people, forward planning works, which means from the current to future. But in my case, I normally go by the backward planning, which means if I have a schedule, okay, which is coming up in future, I need
okay.
to plan backwards. Let's assume even if it is a project work, project
Mm,
has to be completed in September. Then I will see by this time you should be done with the development. You should be done with UAT. Likewise, I'll come up with the milestones and I'll share with my team, right?
exactly.
And then you have to stick to the schedule. Not only planning the milestone, you have to stick to the schedule. And at times, what happens is if you are missing one deadline or two deadlines,
Mm,
okay, one deadline or two deadlines, what happens? People will take it lightly. No,
exactly.
try to cover that in your third one, so that
Mm,
this missed deadline will not have a cascading or ripple effect on rest of the deadlines, right? then
exactly.
then you will not run into pressures. Be it,
Mm,
if you are a student working on multiple subjects preparation, or be it you are a professional working on multiple projects,
mm,
right? So backward planning and respecting your own time, respecting others time, sticking to
mm,
the time, those are very very essential, because people can buy literally anything on the earth,
mm,
but they cannot buy
exactly.
time. right? And everybody has 24 hours. Why are some people very productive and others are not so productive?
Exactly.
And one other tip which I would also like to share. Many times people digress. Okay, if I am reading something, suddenly my friend calls me. What happens is I simply start talking and close my book and I go to terrace and my attention levels are completely gone. You should be mindful when somebody is interrupting you. Better avoid that particular thing. Saying that, hey, I will be busy from 8 to 10. If somebody calls, text them. I'll call you after 10 p.m. so that you are setting the expectations. In my case, everybody, my friends, my extended family, everybody knows that they should not call me before 10 a.m. because that's purely my personal time. Like if I wake up at 8 o'clock, 8 to 10 is my time, wherein I work out, I do my daily routine and all, and nobody calls. And they understand, even if this guy if you call him, he will not pick him. And one thing what I do is I immediately give a call back if I am not able to take the call. That way what happens? You are being accountable for yourself and you are demonstrating that particular discipline, right? Likewise, and make it aware. Like don't try to please everybody. That is also one other important thing. Okay, don't try to please everybody and try to say no, because if you want to say yes to everything, right, you need more time.
Exactly.
And plan things well ahead in advance. Okay, don't try to entertain last minute things and all. Okay, be planned. Do this pre-planning 1 to 2 weeks in advance. Be organized. Okay.
Yeah, wow, like you have said some good points. Okay, how to manage that, like our time in a very effective way. And I think some more point can be included, like because before I was getting up late in the morning. Okay, so I was unable to, because when I was living out, okay, when I was living in a hostel, so I was getting up late in the morning. So it was very difficult for me to manage my time. But nowadays, okay, from when I have started getting up early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, so from that instant, I can manage my time very easily because I get some few like more hours extra time, so that I can manage my time and I get more time. So this was also my one of the practical ways. Okay, as you have said, okay, whatever thing we have said, okay, that is completely good and completely all right. Okay, some of the things I am also following. And one more thing, okay, that I want to include, that getting up early in the morning, like it has really helped me, okay, to manage my time because I get few more extra amount of time. And also you have said that we should fix our time, sleeping time. I see people, they don't care, they sleep 8 hours, 9 hours or something. Okay, they don't have a timetable to sleep or something like that. And you have told very right thing that we should fix our time. That we can sleep 6 hours or 8 hours or 10, like as per your age or as per like how you are. Exactly. So thank you so much for explaining. If you have some more points, you can share regarding time management.
Yeah, in addition to that, also plan the me time. When I say me time, the things that you love to do. Because if you are too much studying 6 days a week or 7 days a week, okay, get a break for yourself, at least for a couple of hours and all. Right? That way what happens is your mind will be rejuvenated. And most importantly, as I mentioned, this fitness regime, right? It is going to immensely help you, because if you are physically fit, you'll become mentally fit. You'll be able to have good concentration levels, and your body also works very well and it responds you properly, and it will improve your endurance levels as well. Right? So take these things also into consideration and pay attention to the time killers. Okay. Unknowingly, we will get into this trap.
Exactly.
Especially these days because of these OTT platforms and all. You wanted to watch one web series and episode 1, I want to see what is happening in episode 2, you end up binge watching.
Exactly.
Be strict to yourself. Observe as if somebody is watching you from top. Okay, and get back to your work. Yeah, go ahead.
And like one more thing I want to include, that like few months ago, like 2-3 months ago, I blocked all the notification of my phone. that was also very much useful because I was having WhatsApp group and all. Always I used to get notification from Instagram, from YouTube links. Lot of like I was having, and I was always getting notification, and I was always like, okay, I thought, okay, let me check for 1 minute what is the message. And after that, it was 1-2 hour I was on the social media and all. So one of the most important things, okay, that I also want to include, that off with all the notifications. Like if you have some on your email notification, something, only few apps which are very important, you can on their notification. Otherwise, Instagram and all. If you have a lot of YouTube, especially YouTube, because there is a lot of YouTubers, they will share the videos and all. So off all the app notifications. Especially, I have done my all app notification is off except email and message. So that I am, if I am doing something, okay, and nobody will message me. If anybody will message me, I will not get the notification. What was happening before I was studying? Okay, then I got the notification from YouTube that this person have uploaded the video. I thought, okay, let's see one video. After that, I was like, I was watching one video. It took me second, third, fourth, fifth. I wasted my 1 or 2 hours. So it is also very useful tip. Okay, as you have said, as also you have said that we should do pre-planning and all. Okay, I think we should include these tips also in time management.
Yeah, and you brought a very valid point. In fact, there is a book written on that, No Rings and No Dings. Okay, related to the media, social media app notifications and all. Yeah, that's a very good tip actually. Disabling the notifications. And in addition to that, as I mentioned earlier, right, do not exceed more than 30 minutes or 1 hour designated time on all the social media platforms. And there are certain apps that are available which will monitor your usage, and they will disable that particular app automatically after 30 minutes of usage. It will give you a notification saying that you are already done 29 minutes and all. Right? So try to be strict for yourself, because at the end of the day, each one of us has only 24 hours, but we have a lot to achieve, right? And it's all about managing self, okay, managing the time effectively so that you can do more with less. Always, and at times, one other thing what I can also think of, this is a tip for professionals and all, especially somebody at a senior level and all. You should not be trying to do everything by yourself. Okay, try to inculcate the culture of delegating and all. Right, you have to develop your team members in such a way that they can handle certain tasks, and also that you can focus more on the strategic stuff and all. And at times, if you are a business person, don't try to do everything by yourself. Try to outsource some of the stuff, okay, which can be done with some minimal spend and all. Right, that way you can focus on something important. So don't try to do everything by yourself. Find out opportunities for delegation, find out opportunities for outsourcing, find out opportunities for finding a smart way of doing things also. Right, these days there are a lot of options that are available on the internet, lot of apps, okay, which will help us in maintaining our productivity and all. But just to conclude, having a to-do list, okay, for the next day, prepare a to-do list for the next day, today, before you go to bed, and take a look at that in the morning and strike off each and everything that you are able to do that particular day. And in case if you are not able to do something, cascade them to next day, but don't take it to the third day. Never ever take a particular pending item to the third day, because the moment you take it to third day, you'll get into the trap of procrastination and all, and you will lose a lot of time and end up again getting stressed and all. So these are certain tips.